Alright, Sentai fans, time to go to the next episode of Zyuranger, which is Be Careful of Shaved Ice. In a laboratory, Topek is mixing together strange ingredients. The heart of a golden mouse, a Hanamogara tail, a brain of an eel cat, and a bit of powdered earthworm. Pouring them together before they explode, creating a means to defeat the Zyuranger. Elsewhere, the Zyuranger are playing tennis. Dan being knocked down as May arrives with shaved ice. At the same time, Toadpad arrives with Pandora's spike to demonstrate the power of his new poison, pouring them on their shaved ice. Dan and May immediately eat theirs and begin to struggle, making Geki, Goshi, and Boy worried until May pushes Geki away, telling him not to touch her with his dirty hands. Dan says arrogantly they're giving off bad faces, as May keeps telling them to lay off them as Boy and hits Boy with a chair before she and Dan run off, as Geki wonders what happened to them. A short time later, the two Georgia dissidents are walking the streets as punks, with Dan knocking men down for bumping into him and stepping on another's feet, picking a fight with the gang. Dan wonders if the punk is a man, and even May claims he's a man enough, angering the punk, leading to the duo of fighting and crushing the opponents with ease. May even knocking them aside with a bucket of trash. Geki and the others catch up trying to stop Dan and May, claiming their words of justice who don't know what they're doing. Dan plays that they're taking themselves to evil, and May asks that just as boring before pushing the punks out of the way and leaving. Topak mocks them, saying there's nothing the Zyuranger can do, explaining that those who drink the poison will gain an evil spirit. This making May realize the shaved ice they ate was tainted. Bandura compliments her vampire minion, claiming this is giving her a chance to attack. Elsewhere, at a gambling den, May sets up those inside by throwing the dice, revealing a combo of 2 and 6. A man bites the dice, stating the match is rigged, but Dan appears to the Yakuza, attacking them and telling them not to make a fuss for nothing while revealing a katana. Geki, Goshi, and Boy continue their search for Dan and May without luck. They keep searching until they're suddenly attacked by a new Dora monster named Dora Bugaranon, which Bandura says they're no match for without all 5 of them. Toadpad reminds Bandura of his contribution to the plan, which claims he'll be greatly rewarded for. Dora Bugaranon charges the trio, pushing them aside and forcing them to transform. The trio attack with the ranger sticks, but to no avail, and the monster slashes them. A strange head emerges from Dora Bugaraon's forehead and silly gobbles up Tiger Ranger. The monster eats him, making his face appear on its belly before running towards Geki and Goshi. The duo try the ranger gun, but Dora Bugaraon reflects it with his belly, forcing them to retreat. At the shrine, Goshi appears at Maidan. At the shrine, Goshi despairs at Maidan and now Boy being taken away from them as Barca just research, telling him to stay calm and keep his cool no matter what. Geki soon discovers entry on Bugaranon, revealing its weakness is the face of truth. But Goshi wonders about May and Dan. Barca revealing he has an idea regarding them. Telling them a story, he reveals to them the Mandragora, the screaming shrub that will bring Dan and May back. Entering the fairy forest, Boozer wonders if he can still find it. At the same time, two sets of mafioso reveal a trade occurring as May appears, telling them not to move, with Dan appearing by her side. The duo tell the mobsters to go to hell while shooting them. Back in the forest, Barca discovers the Mandragora, but Pandora says she knows what he's thinking and decides to stop him, sending a golem platoon to hold him off. The sage fends him off, using his combat abilities until the golems surround him, making him throw a rope to grab a Mandragora. He uses his shriek to melt the platoon away. Sadie will scream when pulled. Anyone hears it will be sent to hell immediately, wearing earplugs to protect him. With Barca's previous advice, Geki and Goshi decide to attack Dora Bugaraon's face in hopes of taking it down, but headbutted for their effort. The Winter White's not working, and Bugaraon reveals that his face isn't on his head, it's his neck. Surprised seeing the remaining Zyuranger as they charge him. Goshi knocked down and the monster releases his forehead jaw, eating the Mammoth Ranger and placing his head on his belly and declaring Tyranno Ranger next. At the restaurant, Dan and May fight over food as Barca storms in, the Persian duo knocking their heads together. Because the Mandragora and placing its liquid into cups, he forced them to drink, making them disgusted in what they partook. The two start fighting Barca as he wonders why isn't working. Dan and May start fighting each other, but when Dan hits May with a plant, it starts laughing, making theirs ringing pain and restoring them to normal. Buster reasons the Mandragora juice wasn't the cure, ultimately being its laughter before telling the two to go to Geki and save him. Tyranno Ranger continues to fight Dora Bagornon on his own, but he is tossed around. As the monster bears devour Geki, Dana may come to his aid. Being happy to see them as Dana declares the real battle is beginning and they transform. Geki declares the Dora monster is immortal, claiming his face is the weakness, but it doesn't work. The monster shoots at them, making for Terra Ranger leap to attack a slice off its horn. Dora Bagornon sees it'll grow back in no time and he just swallow all of them. He sticks out his long tongue and devours Tyranno Ranger, making his weird face emerge on his neck. He reveals his real face is making Zhu Ranger realize. Dale Plus idea will have Bagornon devour him, and, as he's swallowed, Terra Ranger attacks his face. May thinks it's too much, but Terra Ranger claims there's no other way. He charges the monster and its tongue launches out and devours him. His tail is made to shoot it. But before May can, Toadpad pushes her aside, telling Terra Ranger she missed her chance. The Door Monster claims he's full and starts whipping her with his tongue, forcing her to untransform. May panics as she doesn't know what to do and starts to run with the monster and vampire chasing her. Entering into the woods, Dora Bagornon sees that strange that Terra Ranger is nowhere to be found. May stares down, trying to calm herself down to figure out a way while watching them. Finding a pointed stick and a tree while Toadpad yells at her to come out, May emerges stating that the team lost and they should do what they want. Toadpad tells her that's a good attitude to have as Dora Bagornon whips out his tongue to eat May. The vampire taunts her, but states she'll be the one laughing as she releases a rope, causing his stick to launch and stab Dora Bagornon's neck, releasing the Zhu Ranger from within. May rejoins the team and celebrates her victory as she retransforms into Terra Ranger, as the team uses the legendary weapons to attack the neck face over and over. May throws the Terra arrow and shoots Dora Bagornon right in the mouth, making it explode and making Toadpad panic, running back to Bandora. Later, the team worry about how they handle things as Scotia compliments Dame as punks, with Dynamite claiming it was due to the poison which Boy compliments them as naturals. Suddenly, the punks from before appear before them, asking Dynamite to take them under wing, surprising them as they run from them. Yeah, I'd be surprised too. Anyway, so let's take a look at a note from this episode. The sequence of bars of fighting for the Mandragora utilized the Power Rangers as the original humanoid form of Zordon. This is the only footage of bars used in Power Rangers. Oh, interesting. So I think this episode is kind of interesting, and yeah, it was kind of cool to see Danime as punks for a little bit, so yeah. So overall, I give Be Careful of Shaved Ice 3 Megazords out of 5. When we tuned in bits, we took the final episode of the day, May on a Silver Platter. So, until then, in the words of Zordon, may the power protect you.